It's Sunday, happy weekend, and we are playing Go on Fox. Let's go. Let's go. Fox Sunday mornings, it's always a instant match, which is great. This guy. Oh, this guy did play. Okay, great. We'll say hello, nice to meet you. It's very good, by the way, to see. I saw earlier that Ben Zero was playing online, and he's practicing. So Ben Zero is practicing. Very good to see that on his Fox account. Okay. Oh, I haven't checked my sound yet. Maybe my. Let me see. Sound settings. This earphone was giving the AGA stream some headache yesterday. I think it was fine. I think it was on their end that something happened. Specifically, I think a lot of the echoing came from like Chris Garlock putting the stream on, and then he's playing whatever he's playing my call like with sound, and so when I say something, he hears something, and then the sound blasts out, and well, if the sound blasts out, you guys hear the sound again on your stream. So this is why I think some echoing has happened. I don't think I could have done anything about that, which is very unfortunate. Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about this. Okay, I have seen this peep, and I've checked. Wow, this apparently this is Joseki, guys. Apparently this is Joseki. If I peep, there's this thing, so be careful. And I don't know the rest of this Joseki, so we're gonna have to be a little careful. A safer move is to headbutt. Oh no, a safer move is to play this move. Yeah. Headbutt. What are we talking about here? Headbutting. So black is doing a good job. Wow, and we're gonna have to check this Joseki again after this because this does not look that great. Okay, so we're trying to get some sentes here, so this peep will not be as bad. So let's do this now. This is very complicated. It's never good when you go into a complicated fight after not not playing the right Joseki. Needless to say, this is not a good situation. But I think we'll deal with it with our fighting principles. What? The opponent resigned? Are you serious? I was just talking about how difficult it is for us, and opponent resigned. Wow. Wow. What? Are you really gonna resign at this point? Okay, let's take a look. So probably his our games list is not loading. What's wrong with this? He's probably thinking this. Oh, this is what we planned for him. This, and he probably. Yeah, this happens on Fox a lot. 2, 3, and it's like we destroyed his side and we're destroying the top. He probably didn't like this. This move is Sente 2. So there's no more moves to be played on the top. But there's black is attacking white at least over here. hard to say why he felt like he needed to. Well, he felt it's hard to say why he felt the game was going badly for him. It's much harder to see why he felt it necessary to resign. Weird that my Fox games list is not loading. Usually it loads. Um, it's a weird thing. Um, yeah, it's just not loading. How do we review when we can't see it? When we can't see the Fox, are we gonna have to download the? Yeah. Maybe it just takes a while. This has happened on and off with my Fox client. I do have Verizon Wi-Fi, so whenever Fox gets an update, I'm gonna have to, connect to a different Wi-Fi, update my Fox, and then start the game. Hmm. Interesting. So how are we supposed to? Yeah, I'm not able to access my historical games list, and that's not, this way I can't find the fine art game reviews. Blacklisted by Verizon and the secret NSA or something. Oh, I can't believe it. Alright. Since this Joseki does matter, I think we are gonna download this game. There's no download button too? Okay, we've opened up Fox this way, and this is a different way. We've opened up Fox on a pro versus pro game. Hey, good morning, man. We have opened up Fox on a pro versus pro game. Um, here you guys will see it. Oh my god, this is huge. Okay, we've opened up Fox, the Fine Art AI on a pro versus pro game. Um, I guess we could take a look, and then we'll replay this by hand. Nice, nice. And then we'll ask the AI here. This is definitely a new way of doing this. First of all, is it okay to leave the 10 stone? Requesting recommendation. Right, 62 plus 2. Wow, perfect. We played the perfect moves. And then black played here. Requesting 决议 recommendation. Ah, the ignore. Okay, we learned something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's okay to Tanuki after 5, 6. Okay, if we had known this, we would have gotten out of a lot of trouble, but okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting, very interesting. Notes a placement of 3. I think I would have had a good chance of doing better, if not winning my Beihai Cup game, if I knew about this move. In my game, I played a similar position. Black was very strong on the top. In my game, I played the jump. If I knew this move, would have done a lot better. It was pretty equivalent, but um, but pretty equivalent, but would have led to a much better position. A much more manageable position. In the game, we played this one, and then we jumped. No, he didn't play the jump. He played this. First, check this. Jump. Okay, good. We played it. Yeah, I don't know why people play the large knights. Multiple people have played this, so it's okay. AI has black play in the small knights, which just it's much stronger and safer. It wants me to play. Oh, right. No, never mind. he peeped and then played this, and then it's a small knight. No, 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 no. Interesting. So jump, black jumps without a peep, and then it's a small knight. In the game, we jumped, black peeps, and this is now the large knight. This is like the AI found this move. It is slightly good for white, a little bit better than the Joseki, which is interesting. Let's see where white plays the knight's move. We played here, right? So this is about the same. So this is about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very interesting. We played here. Black played the jump. And then we played the attach. Okay, let's see how it is now. 64.6. Okay. Actually, I think we played the exact move, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, I don't think we did this. Played this one, black extended out, and then we played the attach and then the wedge. AI wants us to just play the normal move. Black holds on in ko, so this is fine for everyone. Played this one. Black played the move here. Let's see. Extend down. This was not expected. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This was very interesting. So black connects before white has a chance to play a almost sente move to push and block to capture one stone. Interesting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That's what black is supposed to do. And in turn, that's what white is supposed to fight back against and not go after the black position. So once black played this one, our plan was to Hane here, do some major damage to black, but just a direct move like this is already very good for white. Interesting. So forces black to connect and then play 9, 10. Very interesting. Okay. And of course, if black blocked on the outside, he was going to block here on the outside too. And this is very good for white. Just capture one stone in exchange for the outside stone. It's not at all clear that this was very good for white, but okay, so that is played. We played this one, and when black played the peep, we connected. Oh, well, before this. So we played this. I'm sure the move for black is to capture the stone now. Yeah. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one exchange on the outside with one, the white stone and the one, this hurt white tremendously on the outside. Yes, it's relative strengths. This is part of the reason why white played the slightly further out pincer move, so kind of expected this. Wow, so this is totally okay for both sides. Interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. In the game, black peeped, and then is this still okay? Yeah, this is still okay for black. He resigned when it was still totally okay, down by half a point. I can't believe this. Push, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this was, so black is much better than we expected. So I guess black is not supposed to commit to the cut and play this way. So black loses the peep. Now white is cutting black totally, but black captures a stone. This is this was our plan. We both thought this was good for white. It's 8 points good for black. Crazy. Okay, so this is why we have a characteristic dive down, um, like dive to start our games. We're not as familiar with these Josekis as most of our opponents. Um, when we play a slower game, usually we're able to figure out something reasonable, but um, we're able to figure out something reasonable, but yeah, but not always. And in these early in the game kind of early in the game shapes, um, we have a lot of struggles. Oh my god, this is a very novel opening. AI has black playing the small knights move, black plays the high move. Very interesting. Oh, very interesting indeed. Okay. Okay, white played the high approach. So this opening has been going okay for white. Very interesting. So this is an AI Joseki. After this, attach Atari and plays a knight's move, and this knight's move to capture Insente. Oh, very interesting. They're playing Josekis that I don't know. Just shows you guys how much I do not know. This is very troubling. Maybe I have to go study with the AI a lot more. This attach, interesting. AI does not want the attach. The move is to extend it down. Okay. So this is actually not that good for white. Wow, I always thought of this as the counter. Wow, clearly black knows this position a little better than white does. Still, white has a small advantage. The 1.5 move is here. Fifth line, large knight's move. Very interesting. Oh my god, this is the second time I've seen this player, Wu Ming, play this approach. This I played too, and I played this one before. I played this one before knowing the Josekis, before the AIs recommended these Josekis. So I'm very proud of myself. A different way to approach, and white does this wrong. The move was to knight's move out here, and then press, and then push, and then 4, 5, 6, 7. Very interesting. Yeah, it's a great way to take the territory and force white to go for the attack on the outside. Very interesting. The AI, of course, has a normal approach. Okay, as soon as white defended the corner, not wanting to go for the thing, now this is very fine for black. Pushes back out here. Very interesting. I might try this in my Go Congress games later, coming up in 2 weeks. Okay. Extend back. The key move here is to extend back, but who's gonna extend back like that? Everyone would headbutt. Headbutting is actually not good. Very interesting. And it's because extend runs into the peep, very nasty. So very interesting. Okay, what's going on the top? This position is now very good for white. This was a bit small, and white seized on this opportunity. Wow, this who's gonna Tanuki the attachment, right? Who's gonna Tanuki an attachment? Nice. Who's gonna Tanuki this attach? It's because white is thick enough to not care about the territory, and since white's move is inside the corner, white also doesn't care about black making some territory. This was the AI move. This was perfect. Nicely done by white here. So black is in some trouble now. Okay, this. So locally, because black got 5 liberties with a double Hane position, black is winning this local fight. Interesting. It's just black is winning the local fight, but white is much better because from this point on, white hasn't lost any territory. The only loss was from this extra push, but the push also made white strong as well. And I guess there's a lot of aji there. So now white comes back and gets the territory. This is something that we do so much. Come back to the territory move. The biggest move is in the middle here, Atari, and the bottom. Very interesting. So black is supposed to connect here. I guess there's some kind of ko-aji connect, throw in, connect, throw in this move. Yeah, there's some kind of ko-aji with throw in, Atari, a one-step ko. So black definitely wants to fix the ko and the connection as a result. Okay. Yeah, so white takes Sente. Does play that all-important Atari here. Interesting. And here this shape, this attach shape is good. Learning a lot every day. Okay. This looks like, white is gaining a lot here. But actually black is gaining. Interesting. Double Hane loses the 2 stones. Okay. Okay, so this is now settled. White has gained some, gained some on the other sides, and black has made this group alive. Very interesting. Black comes over to attack the right-hand side. Hard to figure out the best attack. The best attack is actually here. Okay, I can explain why this is the best attack, but I couldn't come up with this move. Strengthen your weakest attacking stones. Okay. White connects in Gote. Oh my god, what is this? Nice, nicely done. Okay. White goes after black's shape. Black connects in Sente. This was probably where black was able to gain something. Black attempts to gain total Sente. Total ignore of this attachment move. Interesting. AI wants white to push and Hane to connect out, which is reasonable. Place here, and the move is again to block. I can't believe how important this block is. It's just total thickness. White can Atari. Just 5 points or so. The rest of it is in the thickness value. So white did get a total Tanuki, the total Tanuki treatment here. White did receive the total Tanuki treatment. So I wonder why white didn't play the connect here. Was that gonna be? Yeah, the AI does want him to connect, so her to connect. So allowing 1 more liberty allows the total Gote treatment. So now nothing bad happened underneath. Actually here black misses a big opportunity. The move is to play this move on the top for the liberties and the not sure. Anyways, black moves on the bottom. This gives white a Atari, and live. Oh, that's why. So before white was not totally alive. Interesting. So now both. So this is a compromise and pretty even. Oh wow, pretty even. This tends to happen in professional games. Pretty even. They have wild fights, and then at the end it comes back pretty even. It's always a sign of super strong plays whenever you're able to get whenever you're able to get to complicated fights and then have it degrade back into evenness, which is very, very interesting. Here, black should tanuki everything. Black played the. This is still very, very good for black. Oh, that was a sente move, I forgot. So black is winning by a lot. I don't know why the end result was very, very close. They fought this ko. I take it black. Kind of a double ko, which. Oh, desperation ko from white. Okay. So this hurt black a lot. Oh, well, not yet, but. Oh, I see. Okay, white connects here for a close game. Interesting. Okay, 4.5. What's the 6.5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, black wants to connect. Atari connect and then fix the ko. I take it black fixed the ko. Interesting. This was worth 2 points. Interesting. Okay. Small give ups at the end here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Black is supposed to take this. Okay. So at the end, black only won by 1.5 after losing this ko. I see. Black gave up on the ko. I see. So black was supposed to. I don't know. Yeah. So black gave up this ko. Black was supposed to win the ko? What? Really? No, there's. Oh, one, two ko threats. White has 2 ko threats. Okay, sometimes the AI is a little desperate for. Anyways. Okay, so. Good. We're gonna play our own game. So good. We found out another good way to review the game without being able to load our games list. I also did some commentary on Kim Yoon-ji versus Wu Yiming. The game gets nice and interesting in the middle game. Yeah, not sure why they had an echo. Good luck. Li Chen without echo. This stream is gonna prove that the echo problem is not me. Alright, great. Say hello, nice to meet you to the opponent. So the tiger mouse move is a fine move as white, basically. And the next move is to play the knight's move. Okay, something to use in my future games. Okay, great. Are we gonna do this? No, we're gonna transition into full territory mode, given that the opponent is so territory heavy. 30 points already, that's a lot. So we're gonna go all the way into his face and expose our 3-3. When the 3-3 happens, we're gonna block and double Hane to take the territory. Are we able to play another push? I don't think so. We might have to. It's not that important anyways. Just gonna double Hane. Oh yeah, I think I know why they had an echo. They had, so I joined a call with the US Go Web people to do commentaries, and they're blasting the call out on the they're just they're just hearing the call with their ears, and so when I say something, they'll hear it on stream, and then when they hear it on their computer, so that's why there's a secondary sound. Hopefully, that's why. Um, yeah, yeah. It could also be that somehow they're putting their headphones on, and they're hearing me through the headphones, and somehow they're putting the headphones sound into the stream as well. That's not as likely, so it feels like that's not. Doesn't feel like that was what happened. So maybe. Anyway, used up one of our Byo-Yomis for no reason. I have no idea what's big now. Let's evade. Yeah, yeah. Had no idea. Anyways, Wu Yiming, that was a very promising player. She was the only DEI, diversity and inclusion player, out of 9 players in my tournament in Beihai to win a game. So she won the first round. None of the other diversity players did. And yes, I say this again because um, we are including her in the diversity. So I included the women in the diversity people. There were four foreigners, so two from five foreigners, two from North America, two from Europe, and one from Southeast Asia. So there were 5 real diversity people, and then there were 4 women's players. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure now we should not be grouping the women's along along with us in the diversity category. They would they would not be happy about that, or would they? I don't know. They're like, you guys are too weak to, we're a little bit stronger. Hello, you guys are a little weak, so you guys belong with the diversity people. Don't include us in that. Could be very reasonable. Could be a very reasonable thing. All right, I think we have to go with the Atari and then give up the side 3 stones. Just extending and then getting the press, and maybe even he hanes first and then presses. That would be a nightmare to deal with. So just gonna take the Panuki here. And here black has a little bit of a choice. He wastes no time doing this. There's also this peep which is very annoying that I just got a hold of. Super annoying. He just connects. Okay, this makes it much better. We can Hane connect in Sente. I guess if he plays the Hane, the Tiger Mouse, the Hane connect is still basically Sente, so I guess that's why he chose this. There's also this, and then a cut, and then extend. So we've given up a lot of territory again. Given that black had 40 points already, this is now 50 points. This is very alarming. So black's territory growth is very alarming. To counteract this, it's very hard to counteract this. Oh my god, we used another Byo-Yomi. This is crazy. We're down to our last one. 10, 20, 30, 40. I guess after we play this, black only has 40. We have 15, 25, 30. I guess we have 30, so it's not so bad. Yeah, I expected this from him. We peeped here. and then we're gonna play the other knight's move. We should have played this one first to get some kind of a response from black. A bit of a mistake, but probably it's either a mistake or it's totally even and it's the same. So it's turning out to be totally the same, which is fine. Cut. Hane comes, we're gonna cut. Okay, he played this one. Block. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good. We're sort of using our newfound thickness with that Panuki in the middle. This feels pretty good. Looks like a game I've played before as black. Hello everyone, or hello everyone. Yeah, we're gonna dive in. No, we're gonna. Okay, we're gonna play this one to get Sente for sure. Atari and capture, and then we'll think about how to attack this group effectively. Connect seems to be the move. When he headbutts, of course, we're gonna Atari first. Connect seems to be the move. So he's gonna play here, which is fine. And the question is, are we gonna go after the group or not? I don't think we are. We're gonna peep or something and just leave this position later. So the key now is to try to strengthen our territory here. We played a very provocative Hane. It's provoking a Tanuki treatment out of this. This is strengthening ourselves a little bit. This is really the garbage patch. This is really the patching things up kind of a move. I'm gonna ignore his Atari. So now we're probably not going for the capture here. Gonna go for the outside, maybe a peep, maybe a Hane, maybe a move here. And that's all gonna be Sente for us, and that's gonna be fine. Does this lose any liberties for us? I don't think so, so let's just play the Atari. 15, 25, 35, 40. So black has 40. It would be nice to be able to surround something in the center, so extend might be a good move, and then we'll turn and connect everything here. This looks fairly nice. We also preserve the ability to Hane and go after this group. Do some of you have access to the brackets of the Lanke Cup? Ah, I get news articles on the Lanke Cup. What do you call it? I get news articles. I don't have the access to the brackets yet. I have it in Chinese in some news articles only. So feels like some high-level players played up to 4 or 5 matches to qualify. Yeah, the 3 or 4 to qualify. 4 is theoretically 16 in a group. The average group was about 11 or 12 players. The average group was about 11 or 12 players. Place this Hane. Should we play here? There was definitely something better we could have done, but let's play here. It's already good enough. Black lost the Atari Peep Atari Extend to capture 5, so the Koreans did much better than I expected. I think they got at least 4 spots. I was predicting that the Koreans were gonna get like 3 spots out of 30, out of 30. But they got at least 4 or 5 spots out of 30, which is better than I expected. Of course, no one expected them to do poorly. Yeah, I think they got at least 4 or 5 spots. Which add 3 spots. They had 3. And add 4 or 5, that's like 8 out of like 48, which is which is not very much at all. Um, but you know, what are you gonna do? There's too many strong Chinese players. 10, 20, 30, 40. So 40 points for black. Um, he fixes this, yes, reasonable. We're gonna fix this like here. This is a very efficient surround of territory. When he goes for the push and cut, we're gonna get an Atari first. That's what we're counting on. We have some issues here. We have this peep, which is nice. I hope there's nothing bad inside our territory. When he cuts, we have to extend. We have to Atari and extend, which is a bit problematic with this cut, but I'm sure we'll be fine. So he cuts on the inside, we're gonna Atari and Atari on the outside, and hopefully this whole territory holds, and that would be nice. This whole territory, hope it holds. I think it will hold. We have like 5 liberties on the outside. If we can surround all of this, I'm sure we'll be fine. We said 40 points is what we need at the minimum. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah. So they did this qualifiers the same way as the Samsung Cup does its qualifiers. So I think they got about as many people as well. Maybe more because it's easier for players inside China to travel. Does the ladder work? The ladder works. This is a bit problematic. Gonna turn this first. And I think before we capture this, we're gonna peep here. Yeah, peep here. Should we? Or just fighting this is good enough? I think just fighting this actually is good enough. Use the Panuki. This game we really used our Panuki to do some good defensive work. First we made black play this move, connect this, both these two exchanges, and then this move, and then this move, all of these moves. So after this black has to connect, so this means we'll be probably totally okay afterwards. Oh, he turns, yeah. This means we'll probably be totally okay. Even if something dies, I think we'll be fine. Even if something dies, he can Atari, we will capture. Atari push, cut, Atari. Can't connect, he has to Atari here, so we can play this cut, which is a double Atari. Something does die, these 3 stones, or maybe 2 more stones, but the bottom is gonna live, and we're gonna be fine. Okay. So he had to play something like this, and we're gonna, of course, counter-attack before we've made ourselves totally strong. Actually, no, we're not. We're just gonna connect. We can always play the peep and the cut, which is gonna open up a lot of good stuff for us. Interesting. So once black has a stone here, it's hard to peep there. So we'll just capture this. Black is gonna decide where to block, and then we're gonna peep. Perfect. Some damage was done to white, but not a whole lot. He has to be careful to not connect, because connect, we're gonna take away the bottom eye. And I think, oh, this was nice. I can't believe he's able to do this and avoid any damage. We should have cut then. Oh well. Actually, cut has its own problems. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, at least we've made ourselves totally safe. Feels bad to push out, but I think it's a necessary thing. I think it's necessary. So 10, 15, 25, 35, 40 points for black. 10, 15, 25, 30, 30 for white, 40, 50, 55 for white. This is a huge end game. 55 for white to 40. We should be okay. Let's see how black does the middle. Connect. There's a little bit of a hole here. If he plays this jump or something, there's a bit of a problem with the outside. He plays here, reasonable. We're gonna play this shoulder hit, and then maybe this squeeze. This squeeze would be nice. If he connects, we cut. Can't capture these stones. So squeeze black basically has to connect. This is expected. The next move is this outside move. And we're gonna headbutt to get Sente. Squeeze. He connects, which is a bit meh. Which means we may not even want to do that. Maybe we want to cut, you know. It's a bit meh. Maybe we just jump up. Oh, how could you not squeeze, right? How could you not squeeze this? Okay, we squeezed it. How big is this? This is, he plays this, Hane connect in center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 white points and 4 black points. That's like 13 points. That is huge. Oh, we almost ran out of time there. That's crazy. So we'll play here on the outside and play another move. In Sente? Oh my god, in Sente, Hanek attach connected Sente, there's no, okay, once we got around to it and said, oh wow, this is Sente 13 points, that is, drop everything you're doing, get the Sente 13 points. That was like huge alarm bells there. Drop everything you're doing, 13 points in Sente. Crazy. How could we have missed that earlier? Oh man, 13 points. We almost missed a 13-point Sente move. Ooh, that's like dying for free almost. Alright, we're just gonna avoid fighting with him in the middle of the board now. If he pushes and Atari's here, we're gonna let him capture 2 stones. And we played the block, so the right hand side territory is completely secured. Completely secured. It's gonna make a very nice, like, well-connected jumps. This is layered defenses. This is quite nice. And later we'll play this wedge. He made maybe 10 more points here, but that's just gonna bring his total to 50, right? 50 or so. Has an Atari, but we just totally ignore everything there. This seems like an important move. The turn exposes our weaknesses. He made 10 more points, which brings his total to 50. So we have 10, 20, 25, 35, 45, 50, 55. We'll make another 10 here, and then we'll be on our way to victory. And then we'll peep here for extra humiliatory stuff. Hane connected Sente, which is another a bit less for black than we expected. So 10, 20, 25, 35, 40, 50. Great, great, great. This is where the Hane Connect really strengthened our corner. Welcome, guys. Peep first. Peep first? Is that important? Yeah, okay, peep first. So this turned out to be less than the 13 points that we talked about, but still good. Yes, Sunday morning. Sunday morning at 9 a.m. A lot of Go players are up, up and about. No. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. games. If we can get away with it, we will peep. I don't think we can get away with it though. Cut and this. We're gonna have to defend the cut. We'll play the peep later. Yeah, this was a good move by black. Maybe we should have played the block and then now that I see it, we could have blocked and then blocked here and then blocked here. Would have been okay. But it's no big deal, no big deal. Just gonna connect and so this peep didn't fix our connection as well as we hoped, but that's okay. White looks ahead. Yes, I think so too. And we forced black to play all these relatively small territory value moves. So hopefully this is gonna go well. And we're peeping. So we've destroyed some middle board potential. Yeah, we'll play this Sente move. I guess we could have blocked. Oh, the block was not even on our minds. Block would have been fairly good. Atari. This is big, so gonna Hane. The next move is this squeeze. If this becomes Sente, this would be really problematic for black. I think our next move is here, the tiger mouse. Oh boy, I see something bad. Cut, he plays here. We can push, but we can't get home. Okay, this is fixing that sort of, which is already a success. This is, as long as we got him to fix this somehow. So this was a big mistake. It was not particularly Sente. So we fixed this. We're back on track. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 45, 50. So 50 points for black is not going to win him this game. 50 points for black is not going to win him the game. Gonna play this one. Just make a few more points here. It's a bit surprising how passive my opponent has played. He sort of just allowed us to have this fairly good position. Yeah, we're just gonna play it as safe as can be played. Okay, reduced us down to 8 points. So 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50 points for black. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or I have 30 on the right. 50 points. I have 30 points already on the right hand side. How are you gonna contest this, my opponent? $30 points, 40 points, 45, 50, 50, 50 points plus already with just these two parts. Great. Yeah, we're winning by Komi on the board as white, and we played a little bit of endgame mistakes including that peep was very nice. We could have played, a block, this move, or potentially okay moves. This is 2 points in Sente. Let's take it. This is some points, some amount of points. I don't think this is that important. This is pretty big. Not really. Should have just captured this. We thought he was gonna block, but he's gonna play this and then Tanuki. Maybe. Maybe. But maybe this is gonna be Sente, so it wouldn't be so bad. And then we'll play this, which is perfect. Last hurrah, like invades the right hand side movement. He's taking this move as Sente. Yeah, probably, especially since there's a Hane here, so cut and then Hane can't be stopped. So he got his 2 points in Sente after all, which is fine. I think now would be a great time for white to do the following, which is this move. I guess a connect is just as good. No, we're gonna play the safest thing. This absolutely, yeah, and he extends. Oh, what a bastard! This is 3 points. All right, gonna connect this. And then play here, or play this. This is kind of big too. This is 3 or 4 points. Now we're gonna play this one. This is very small because all that we're doing is destroying black points. Later we're gonna have to Atari and capture 1 stone anyway, so... Oh yeah, this is much bigger than the bottom. That's okay. 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Yeah, slightly over 50 for black. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Oh, he played this. 45, 50, 60. He played this. Very nice. This Hane connect is 2 points. We might as well connect this. It's the thick and valuable move. This is probably more valuable. This is worth 4 points. What? That's worth 4 points? So this was a mistake too. We should have just connected. Okay, this was 4 points. This was only like 1 or 2 points. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Alright, so we're just gonna wrap the game up from this point on. 4 point end game. The rest is like 2 points at the max. What are we playing, guys? That's okay. 10, 15, 20, 30. We have about almost 60 points. Black has about 52 last time we checked. Let's check again. 10, 15, 17, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 57. Okay. We said he had 52 points. He has 57 points. I can't believe it. No, we said the wrong thing. Estimate score. White by 14. White by 14. This means 8 points on the board for white. Wait a minute. So how did we count? 10, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 points. Okay, not as bad as we... 55 points for black. White maybe have one more, so this is 9. 10, maybe one more. 15, 20, 30, a little over 30, 35, 38, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we do have 60 points versus Black's 55. 5 points on the board, estimator 14 points. 5 points on the board is 11 points. Black does connect, so that's 12 and a half. Black has one more point here, so that's 11 and a half, which is exactly what we counted. White gets the next move, which means White has one less point here, so that's about right. Okay, White was ahead by 5 points. By 5 points on the board. That was exactly right. We counted that exactly. I think Black was just a little too defensive. He really allowed us to surround too much territory on the right hand side and sort of sealed in the bottom, and that was that. That was that. All right. What happened to always try to win by more attitude? Yes, that was missing in my last game. Um, I should have won by 15 to 20 points. Ended up winning by 11. That's a problem, guys. That's why you have to have this attitude, because if you don't have the win by more attitude, you always win by less, and as a result, you always play too defensively. Make a peep and then double Hane. This is kind of like what we did in the last game. Let's do it. Transitioning into points grabbing right away in this game. Oh, he plays the high approach. Okay, you know what this means. This means more points grabbing. More points grabbing. We're gonna approach and not play the 3-3 just because White might do the same kind of points grabbing against us. Let's go grab him by the points. Okay, that was an inappropriate reference. Grab him by the points. Okay, I was afraid you changed your ways. That's the thing, because whenever you play your important games, guys, you're gonna naturally make yourself a little bit, sort of hold yourself back when the pressure is on and you start shaking, right? So naturally you are gonna play less aggressively anyways when you play your important tournament games anyways. It just can't be helped. So that's even more. So that makes it even more important for you guys to, for everyone, for you and me to, to play as aggressively as possible, early on. During the practice. So when we're ahead, we don't become something like we don't become like a pansy whenever we are ahead, because getting ahead is like the best thing you can do, right, in your game. So you never want the best thing that could happen to be like, to be like that. I'm I for one is very glad to have the qualifiers like the Lanka Cup and the Samsung Cup that we have. Um, it feels like we get a lot more games, interactions between Go players and stuff. So it feels good. Play the defensive move. Ideally, we would go back like this. This feels really not right, but maybe we just have to do this. Maybe. Ah, the connect. I can't believe we didn't see the connect. Mm. Would be okay if we could play this, but I don't think we really can. So just playing. Yeah, that's why people play the wedge. That's okay. That's okay. We played. We were able to sneak another tanuki in this position, so it can't be too bad. We sneaked a tanuki to play this move. Sneaked out a tanuki. Should we sneak out another tanuki to play the bottom? No, the middle is the middle is quite important. We would like to play this, but that's a little far. Ah, nice! Opponent Ataris. He's sort of defending his stones there, so this is a prime time to sneak another tanuki. Perfect. Perfect. Sneak a tanuki. You guys like that? Yeah, sneak a tanuki. See if Wade, defends here or not. And if he does he jump here or does he extend? Probably should extend. He's asking us, so we're just gonna answer it. And then we'll make the turn in the middle to for thickness. Maybe we'll play the ko. The ko loses a little bit, so we're not playing the ko yet. Okay, we're gonna play the turn. Okay. Yeah, of course we're gonna play the turn. Invade. Actually, I like the invade a lot. I like the invade a lot. Since he played the peep, let's go peep him back. Ah, some kind of fighting here is gonna be unavoidable, it seems. Let's get him to connect here. As soon as he does, we're gonna be okay. We have a lot more options as long as we get him to connect back here. He might try to Atari and capture, but then probably not. Probably not. Even the worst thing would just cut Atari, 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 give up 3 stones, and then capture the bottom 3 stones. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe this. Maybe. Alright, we'll just net the stone then. Didn't think of this, huh, opponent? Maybe we'll just net your stone instead. How about that, opponent? And then we tanuki this position. We don't go for the cut. Actually, going for the cut is very good. Yeah, we should have gone for the cut. And then, because we can peep here, Hane peep here, or yeah, but we'll have to Atari here first, but that's okay. That's okay. Gonna do some more damage to Wade. Capturing 1 stone helps a lot. If we Atari here, we can continue to do that. Let's see if he double Hanes. Probably can't, right? Can he even Hane here? Can you even Hane there? Okay, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Alright, capture my 1 stone, Wade. Do it. I dare you. Unfortunately, this makes connecting here makes this connect a bit of a necessity, and that kind of helps White fix his problems too. So this Hane loses a lot. So maybe this was not the best best option, but this preserves the ability to Atari and run the stones out. So why we played this one. And it's a bit of a dilemma. We would connect here for this cut, but I just realized since white connected on the bottom, this jump doesn't work anymore, which is a bit sad, which is very sad. Yeah, this knight's move is huge. So white is getting his groove, getting in his groove. We're gonna play the wedge. Um, this jump is a very nice next move peep. So this is very problematic here actually. White has destroyed all of our left and we haven't made anything big after this. 20 points for white, 20 points for black, 30 points for black. White also has this. We're gonna peep later. Yeah, we figured he was gonna do this. Hane, Atari. Yeah, we're gonna have to connect in order to do any damage to white, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, this is too bad. This is too bad. Okay, so maybe we'll connect. Ah! He pushed before we could do this. Even peep was not Sente, huh? Is he planning to cut? That would be real crazy. So if he's not planning to cut, then we are gonna play this move and then play the Hane to destroy white's ice base. Ice bases. And oh my god, I hope he can't cut and then we no, he can't, right? Atari, surely this is a good working ladder somehow with one black stone. This would be us destroying a lot of ice space, which is good. Peep and Hane would be able to do major damage to white. Yeah, let's play the throw-in while he has a difficult time thinking about connecting or capturing. Actually, he has an easy time. He just wants to connect. Easy time. This is too bad. Okay, played a very provocative attachment move. We're getting ready to Hane and capture this whole thing. We have to make sure that this doesn't work for him. Have to make sure running out doesn't work for white, which it seems like it does now, so it's a bit sad. It's a little bit sad, for sure. Yeah, double Hane. We're continuing to build strengths over here. B2 bomber plus a B2 bomber plus shape. Let's see how greedy he is. He probably can afford to be very greedy. Okay, ended up turning. Makes the Hane. Does he play this move? He probably does play the block. All of this is very, very problematic. We're not making progress in terms of our territory making. So this is all very, very difficult. 10, 20, 30, 40. White is making progress building territory. So while before we were totally okay with normal stuff, now we're like, do we have to go capture white? Do we have to go capture white? So this is why we played this move, which is a very strong move. We're waiting for white to block so we could Atari and Hane and make a lot of territory. So white backs off, which means we get one more move. This is making a lot of territory, 10, 20, 30, 40 points. So now we've basically caught up on territory. Yeah, so white, yeah, this is very reasonable by white to go for this kind of thing. The diagonal move is also very reasonable, which is very sad. We have to make sure white doesn't surround any additional territory while we make a little bit of Komi. This throw-in was not good. Do we really want to attack white from this side? Probably not. I think the better move is to make sure black is totally alive on the inside and then look for whatever we can do to white later. Needless to say, this is not going particularly well at the moment. Oh, push out here. This is a new group. It's attacking our middle. Alright, white is definitely doing a good job on this game so far. I think we're gonna have to extend, which is definitely not what we want to do. So before we extend, let's play the push and then extend out. So this way we give ourselves some counter-attacking potential chances. And this is at least a very, very complicated position. Let's see. Johannes. Oh boy. Should we do this with him? Yeah, let's do it. Connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we don't have that many liberties either. This is very, very troubling. If he doesn't block, he has a lot of liberties, which is very problematic. He can cut and really reduce our liberty count. Oh boy, he did exactly all of these things. I don't know if he needs another move here. Hopefully he does. I think he does. A turn. So we have 1 liberty on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, 7 liberties. 7 liberties is probably not enough actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, he has 7 liberties. I can't believe it. Oh! Hmm? He plays a move that doesn't get at any of our liberties. Crazy. Crazy. We may be saved by our opponents. We may be saved by the opponent, guys. According to our calculations, we are going to be ahead by 1 liberty. According to our machinations. That would be real sad for the opponent. He was ahead by 1 liberty, and if he's behind by 1 liberty now. He plays here. I can't. Oh, I see. It's right next to this Sente move, which is fine. I can't believe he went for this. Is so easy. He played so well before, all the complicated fighting and stuff. Now it's a simple. Now it's a simple life and death thing, and he doesn't he doesn't do it. I can't believe it. Oh, you guys don't see it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here, yeah, yeah. You see how it's just one liberty. So if white got one liberty from black, it was totally working. Do you guys think he did this on purpose? He just had to. You guys think he did this move on purpose? Hard to say. In any case, this was pretty bad. I'm sure we were okay earlier, but during this fighting, he really outfought us. Good morning. He really started outfighting us. We can play. He really started outfighting us here. So maybe this is not even good for us ever. You guys think maybe since he fought here so well, maybe he AI'd against us and sort of let us go with that one move at the end? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he felt bad about using the AI on us, and just let the game go. Wait, did yes, white f5. We lived. We captured the opponent. F5 lost the fight because it didn't get at one of our liberties. We should have. It was very easy to do. He played like he played pretty AI-esque. Let's be frank. Um, Felt like we were doing fine on the bottom fight, but somehow later on the game seemed very good for him. In any case, um, in any case, yeah, he played pretty well the whole game, and then he played that one move, f5. It's like the simplest thing. It's not so easy to read out what's gonna happen with like all the liberties, but it was very easy to know what you have to do, which is take away one of your opponent's liberties um, when you when you get into a liberties fight. So I guess they were afraid you could make an either. Yeah, yeah, that would have been one thing to worry about. Um, but there was a way to destroy the eye, and there was a way to destroy the eye and get at one of our liberties, and he just didn't do that. All right, we always seem to jump out in this position, but knight's move into the corner is also fine. I think we're gonna adjust for that a little bit. Welcome, guys. I think about 10 o'clock is the earliest time that people wake up in North America. So and California time is even worse. So um, yeah, yeah. But we have no time on Sundays, so we gotta do what we gotta do. Play play a move here. Is that a move? I can't believe we played it. I can't believe we played it. By the way, guys, this French flag 1p is Ben 0. So happy to see that he is practicing. I can't believe we I can't believe both of us played both of these moves. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, it was white who gets to play on the bottom first, which is a little bit of a thing. So let's just invade. I can't. I can't not invade this. This is too big. But what we do afterwards? Peep. Hi, good game. Good game. Belgium, huh? Belgium. Belgium. That was pretty random. Belgium. Okay, gonna peep. Gonna try to make something happen here. Gonna block on the bottom, so after this we are most likely gonna be alive. But block is gonna run into that turn, which is very problematic. Are we really going to play here? I think we have to block, and so maybe we don't hurt the upper side, we just move back with this one stone. Would be nice if we could push out first. White blocks though. Maybe if we have to push out, it has to be now, so let's just be greedy. We could end up dying everything here. Ah, the sideways headbutt. Oh, not what we anticipated, of course. Are we gonna have to jump out? I think so. Yeah, this Hane into the corner is very nice too. Push out. Yeah, yeah, doesn't hurt to push. Play the wedge. Play the Hane. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, now this is getting really important. So let's make the turn. Let's make the Atari. This all basically is forced. Let's make this Hane. White pushes. We'll play these. Then we'll Atari all around. We'll play this one and push out. Probably is working. When you're trying to live, usually probably doesn't quite do it or doesn't quite cut it. In this case, gonna have to go on face. Have to go on face and do this Atari. We don't have time to play that Hane anymore, so we're gonna have to do this one. And then now white has a choice to capture us and do this Atari counterattack or not. He does go for it. I can't believe he goes for this. Okay. You're gonna push out and Hane here. At first glance, this didn't feel like it was gonna work, but on a second glance, it looks pretty good. Okay, but I do think though that black has gained enough resources everywhere to be okay. The last and now we've bought some kind of insurance policy for the outside. Okay, white Atari's here, so we're gonna Atari this one and then extend. This is now at worst. At worst, this is gonna be a Saki, which is fine, which is totally fine, and we can connect too. We can connect too. Is connecting good? Maybe we don't want to connect. Maybe we do want to connect. What do you guys think? Hmm. Let's play it safe and not connect. Anyways, this should be very good for black overall. We preserve the chance to play the ko and have a ko to capture, which is just great. Then we'll press here. Now the inside doesn't matter that much anymore. It's a seki. White has to extend. That it never feels good to have to extend like this. And then let's figure out a good way to surround this. Seems fine. 10, 20, 10, 20, 30 points for white. Black has 20 points here, with the possibility to do ko. Yeah, so white invades. This is very reasonable. We're trying to not make any moves on the left hand side, so let's just couldn't resist this. But white has a very, very good cut coming up next, so it's something we have to worry about. But maybe we don't have to worry about it that much. Maybe we have something, special tactics that could work. Wedge into the white position. Felt okay, but now that I look at it, Atari, Atari, and push in. What are we doing, guys? No, no, this was no good. This was no good at all. What are we doing? This wedge was so not good. Should have haned when the cut happens. We had other ways of dealing with the that's not a capture like this. Like maybe Atari here. Yeah, went for the wedge. Maybe the peep would have been fine too. Just hane and connect. Atari, Atari, and push. What have we done with this jump? That's why you don't see this jump at all in professional play. Yeah, we're understanding more and more. Nice. So white is gonna have success invading us at the same time as we had success invading white. Just how it is, unfortunately. Super redundant move. We got the first move in this corner. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, maybe we go for the ko later. Anyways, 10, 15, 20, 30 points for white. That's still our problem. 10, 15, 20, 30. We have 32. We have potential, but white has thickness. And we have a group here. Is this cut one of the moves? I'm not sure. I think the cut is one of the moves. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to play another move like this. At least this made some territory for us. Is a cut one of the moves? Definitely not. Defend the territory. This also helps out with the group a little bit. It's not nice because we have to suffer this peep, but it's probably okay. It's a headbutt, and then we're basically alive. Okay, white plays here, then definitely we're gonna go for this, the headbutt and the other headbutt. This the headbutt and more headbutts. It's a cut. Great. This is living in place. Living in place and then cut. If white connects, we're gonna cut. If white plays here, maybe we'll play some move like this one to preserve some aji here. It connects, so we're gonna cut. If white plays this Atari, there's a bit less problems on the outside. That's what we're counting on. Okay. Basically has to Atari. I mean, can you really connect like that? So, okay, so we've gotten another Sente. This move is big. This also got rid of the peep, and then this move in Sente. So, got another Sente. Let's play another development move. So, white made some more points in the corner though. 15, 20, 30, 40. 40 points for white, 10, 20, 10, 20, 25, 30. 30 points for black. This is very reasonable, but why don't we take some territory while you play in the middle of the board? Good. Jump here. Is that good? This looks very weird, but I think... we should have tanuki'd. What were we doing? The easiest answer was to not answer. Oh, what were we doing, guys? The tanuki was such an easy solution to all of our problems. Now we have territory pressure again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Damn it. Damn it. White gets C1, we get the right half. Yeah. If we could get the whole right half, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, white is coming to invade. White is coming to invade. I think we're gonna not fight with it, just block. Hane, we're just gonna cut. The problem is Hatari and extend, but I think we can deal with that. Okay, Atari first, and then it's to do the ko. I think we're not afraid of doing the ko, but is there any need to play the ko? Actually, yeah, the ko doesn't gain white much in any case, so this is pretty safe. I think we are gonna get it. I think we are gonna get this. The bad side is white turns in Sente, then we're gonna have to allow white to Hane here in Sente. Just can't be helped. And 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, only 50, which is very alarming. It's alarmingly low. We may have to use this ko aji for later. That's okay, it doesn't do much. White can stick in for a end game, but it's not gonna be very much. It's gote and it's okay. It's gote and it's okay. Okay, the move. One of the moves is to play here, and I think I like it a lot. Gonna Hane out and capture one stone, and then press sideways. Yeah, so white doesn't like that, so white goes like this. It's probably okay. Okay, good. We're gonna Atari once and play here. Even this block is Sente, which would be very nice. Extend first. Question mark. Should we? I think. Ah, this could be a major mistake, but you know, it's either a very small gain or a very big loss. Ah, we messed this up. Oh, I can't believe we messed this up. We should have just headbutted here. Um, okay, it's recovery time. So white should Atari and capture. So we did gain something. We didn't allow white to push and then Atari. So we did gain something. This is kind of like the best end game we can have here. White can still Atari though. So and we have a dilemma. Do we capture or do we connect? I think we're just gonna capture. Yeah, we should have just headbutted here first. And then block. I thought white was gonna block from the bottom and kind of just assumed that white would do that. So that was why. Not that the reasoning matters at all, but that was why. We're alive. White needs some territory. 10, 15, 25, 35. So white has less than 40 points now. We still have this. How about this? How about we go for the ko now? We seem to be pretty thick everywhere. The only possible ko location is here. So let's go for this ko. It's not that important to go for the ko, by the way. It's not like it's huge. Yes, Atari is a good ko threat. Hane. Go for the attack. We would like to attack in a way that doesn't that gains us some points instead of loses some points. But yeah, it shouldn't have went for the ko. I can't believe we did. Although the ko doesn't lose us very much, so I guess that's fine. We could just play a normal move. I just realized white is not gonna Atari here and starts a secondary ko. Okay, we're definitely gonna capture this and then connect. Because, yeah, exactly, we can connect home this way. Okay. Yeah, block. Okay. Okay, we've had enough. Let's just connect back. Somehow our eye space here is a little bit threatened for some reason. I don't quite understand why, but I think it is. Somehow this move may not have. Yeah, that move should have been a Tanuki for sure. I can't believe we did. I can't believe we played this way. Anyways, 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 points. Oh, is white gonna capture this? Okay, let's connect. 40 points, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 50, 60. Okay, I think we can afford this. I think we can afford this. 20 points. Wow, 20 points is not even as big as the Panuki. So shouldn't have went for the ko. That's way too complicated. Way too, yeah, way too complicated. Not enough gains for a lot of potential loss. Oh my god, the block. Holy crap. What are we doing, guys? We have an easy, okay game, and now we're making this super complicated. Okay, extend. Extend in. Okay. Try to connect over here on the outside. Should be okay. And then we'll block the other group off. Had a very, very easy game, and this turned into this mess. We lost a group, we captured a smaller group, then we lost, which means we lost in Gote. We lost points in Gote. We lost points in Gote. I can't believe it. Oh boy. Oh boy. We lost points in Gote. This game is totally out of control, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. Cut, cut. Okay, we can capture this. Okay, but we probably don't even want to capture that. It's crazy. We can capture one more group, but if white captures the center, does that really matter? Seventy, 80, 90, 100 points for white. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So maybe this will be okay. And then now we have to make sure. Yeah, this is. White has a lot of liberties. We have to play this one. Now we still have to make sure we captured this. I can't believe how badly this game turned out. Oh, I see something, which is we can still make this group alive. Ah, fortunately for us, we can still make this group alive. Nope, nope, nope. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? What hallucinating now and hallucinating now. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose anything. Okay. Points estimate 10, 20, 10, 20. Wow, white has played all the right moves here. Two. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. We may have to do this. We may have to play the Hane here for the and then still capture this. This is Sente. This is very bad Sente too. Okay. What did we say? And then do this? Yeah, capture. And then still win the ko. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Is this a ko threat? God damn. Is this Hane a ko threat? Connect, make an eye. Connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Connect. Connect here. Okay, one more. Maybe this is a Sente. Yeah, good thing we have a lot of ko threads. There's one here, and then 1, 2, 3, and then like four ko threads for white. Although I have to say, even here the ko threads is not as many as I would have liked. So the worst case is white captures this, and then we play here for the Seki. In that case, white would have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, 115 points. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So we definitely don't have enough. We might not even have enough with these 20 points here. So that was so bad. That was so bad, guys. That was so terrible. That was so terrible. Oof. Yep, gonna have to save everything to make the push. Make the cut. This went absolutely terrible. This move didn't even save any of our stuff. Okay, white plays here to take away the what do you call it? The liberties for this group. This may give us another ko thread here. A cut? No, no cut. Very sad. Yeah, the peep is a great one. Okay, one more ko thread. We have this kind of thing, and then the throw in. So we have some ko threads as well. This move is a ko thread with a peep in, so this one doesn't lose anything. Wow. Yeah, who knew this was gonna? Who knew that this game was gonna look like this? Crazy. Probably can't answer this. Connect. Cut. Atari. Connect. Cut. Atari. Cut. Okay, so we're gonna fade this ko, and then we're gonna connect this, and then cut here, right? Oh no, we're gonna connect this. No. One more Kosoret. Actually, we have to be careful about which Kosoret we use. So we're gonna use this one and then cut here. Okay. So now if we connect and everything is saved, then this is the biggest way to capture this bottom group. So we ignored this one co-thread. Let's see if white is able to make this alive. Oh boy. Big problems. Our move is here, and but then white can connect in Sente and play this move in Sente. That would be really bad. Or if white just plays this now. I think this is now really bad. All right, guys. A compromise, but it's a very bad compromise, and we can't. We're gonna have to. All right. This was too bad. At the end here, was two moves was too much. Two moves was too much. Um, yeah, I wonder. Yeah. This allowing white to play this move, this peep, that was another part of the problem. Anyways, this was fairly good. Um, somehow we had to go for this ko, huh? Somehow we had to go for this ko. This is the only problem that comes with trying to win by too much. 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You know, it's not like we were winning by over 10 points. It was actually it's hard to say. It's hard to say how much we were ahead by, or if we were ahead at all. Oh, right now my games list is fixed. It's always a big thing. So let's do a few game reviews here. This is one. This is one review window. This is the last game. Um, this is what the graph looks like, which is interesting. So here, here, we'll do this. Okay, this was a game. Went down around 200 was when we started really losing it. When was 200? So this first one. Okay, let's first ask what is this? 34.6. So still pretty okay. Yes, I've seen this multiple times, and I've never did this right. And yeah, it's not good for black to go directly out here. Yeah, the move is to move on, and it's just not a huge deal if white jumps or plays another move. You could play this if you want, but okay, so this wasn't too bad. Let's see. Given that we headbutted, yeah, invasion. Okay, both of these are about the same. Oh no, no, no. Okay, so this lost out a little bit. We'll definitely make sure going forward. This invasion was not too bad. I know this kind of invasion is never the right move. it wasn't too bad. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't believe it. Okay. Well, of course, white did not play the perfect moves either. Of course, we didn't either. Running out was this part was okay for white, but I'm not sure what white should have done. Maybe connect back here. Let's see. Block back here. No. Ah, yes. Just keep half of the groups captured with 1, 2, 3, and then wow. Let's wait to 10. Yeah. This is good because white wants to give up 5 because this doesn't work now. So okay. Interesting. So given that, so this was already probably very good for black now. Just one little thing. This is probably still okay at this point, but this is definitely fairly good for black. Okay, already at 10 for a long time. This part was very bad for us, but it just reduced whatever it was above 10 to right around 10, which is fine. So this part I think we did really well because we took the moment and just lived in Sente. And yeah, this one I'm sure right now it's a Tanuki move or something on the outside here, push. No, I was so sure and I was so wrong. Okay, just the bamboo move. Both of these are probably about the same, about equivalent. So this part was white really trying to get stuff, and right, Atari here first. That was the plan. Oh yes, we played this. This was the plan. Does this help? This does not help. White has to Atari. Or push out, of course, push out, but really white has to Atari, and then this does not work, so white has to extend. And then now the yeah, so for 8 points, I'm sure this is fine. Let's see, that was a major problem that we did, sort of unleashed white off into the middle of the board. AI wants exactly that, but this was still fine. This is sort of white sort of giving up on attacking anything, and there's no more to be had. This game should just be wrapped up now. The estimator is black by 42, subtract 25 from here, so black by 17 on this board. So black by 17 on this board. Yeah, I guess even though white has thickness, it's not likely worth 10 points, and black has some thickness too. Yeah, probably white's gonna capture this. Black has some thickness on the right hand side too, for more points here. And oh yes, and there's always this Sente move. Okay. Ko was likely okay too, but where did it go wrong for black? Let's see. Oh yes, right. When white played here, just live. We captured and white turned, and this is locally dead. Oh, crazy. It wants us to extend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This is still okay as we had later, but this is about the same. Okay. Yeah, now this is a little bit bad. This knight's move is very relaxed. So the better move is where? Extend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is a code that really so this is a code that really mattered, and yeah, black could have won the code, so and with a ko wins the bottom. So having this ko was still good for black. So interesting. I think white may have been able to cut black from the back. Um, from the back here. No, white is still doing badly. Although this is much closer now. Yeah, so we got gote again, and then having this ko was fine. But now with one extra stone. So right now, this may have been black's last chance to go for the ko. But even now, you know, white captures the middle for free, right? So white just happily takes the exchange and just wins. Crazy. So then maybe here was still doable if we connect and hane, but you know, maybe it's still doable for black. Connect and hane. Yes, Atari and then connect. Yes, same thing. And then white captures this. Black captures this. Interesting. So this is black by 10 plus. Okay. Yeah. I was really thinking about this, and what did we do here? We're like, okay, so white takes a ko, which is really problematic. Yeah. So many deaths. This is one part where winning by more didn't actually work out, but we totally do not regret any of this because this is you know, if we played a little bit better, didn't make those silly errors, we would have been fine. Yeah, 9, 10. Okay. All right. This is eight points. Um, this is probably black has to do some bad co-threads. You know, like this one maybe. And then if white just takes the back and finds a seki. This was the worst case scenario. This is white by 18. Yeah, this is white by 18. So probably a more reasonable scenario is like this, where black captures this. This is white by 2.5. So already this is not quite enough. 2.5. Play a few more moves. This is assumed to be black. Play a few more moves. This is white by 4 points. Yeah, which is about right. Yeah, so we were also right in that we can't just capture this. We have to win the ko to capture something bigger. Yeah. We did get this in Sente, but I think white was gonna be able to survive here no matter what. This move was Sente, which was a problem. Yeah, so we couldn't quite do anything about this part. All right. Now let's take a look at the previous game. We were wondering, that guy played very AI-esque. Did he feel bad for us and sort of just what happened? Oh boy. Okay. Did he feel bad for us in this one? And did he just feel bad for us and let us win this one? Probably not. This beginning fight, that guy was probably fine. I think the move is to peep and then squeeze and then run up. Oh, what? Take a gander at this move. What is this? Just defend. Wow. Good thing we found this move now, which is very likely to be the AI move. So yeah, we headbutted. We felt we were already quite defensive, but not defensive enough. Okay, but it's a minor issue. When white had hurried, it gave us another chance to swig more territory here. So this is still a pretty even game at this point, and now we actually have a lead. We turned in the middle. It wants us to peep. Okay, but turning is not likely very bad. So this guy probably is very reasonably normal. So he outplayed us. Extend. Interesting. Very interesting how this fight was actually not good for black. So we should have cut for sure. Although, maybe this is a little suspicious. If opponent is turning on the AI now and he plays all these AI moves. Okay, these are all AI moves. This one's an AI move for sure. No, Atari and then connect. Okay, white is clearly clearly he won the fight here. Interesting. I think this was important. The connect with Sente. No, this was not that important. Okay. So this part was us gaining on white again. But white still has a very big advantage. Yeah, definitely way outfought in the middle game in this one. Still, it's probably white is still fine, not an AI, but this silly mistake. He must be kicking himself at the end of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is black ahead by a co-liberty, which is crazy. Black, white. But we have no co-threats, so interesting. Oh, this was very interesting. Uh, oh, I guess 5 is not right. I guess 5 should be here, but this is still a co. What? And we played the Hane, right? I think the Hane just works. I don't know why this is the AI move. Let's see. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Now this is the AI move, but maybe white can do something. I did think about giving up the 4 stones there. White still has 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. Yeah, this is also bad for black. It's really weird. I don't understand. Okay. Anyways, this is now a winning move. So maybe the AI, if it was an AI, the AI got confused. Um, so it's probably okay. All right. In our final game, we're gonna play against a strong fellow pro. Yeah. All right. Thanks for the one follow. This is gonna be our final game of the day. This is probably a very strong opponent. Okay. Sunday morning games. We've lost all of our viewers whenever we start reviewing. Um, yeah. Okay, all right. I get it. You guys are here to see the game play. You guys are not here to see game reviews, huh? Mm. It's just so sad. Whenever the Go players in Asia are up and about and playing and practicing, you guys are not. You guys, the viewers, are not. Mm. You guys are not. You guys are not up. You guys are sleeping. It's 10:30 now. You guys are sleeping. This is Ben Zero playing against another pro. They have no game records. It's very good to see at least one of the European uh, professionals are practicing actively. Ben Zero is white, and this estimator is black by 27. Are you kidding me? 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh my god, what is this on the bottom? 10, 20, 30, 40 points for white. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, 70 points for black. Benzero got demolished. On Twitch, review makes numbers go down, and YouTube live gameplay makes numbers go down, and reviews make numbers go up. I got the opposite on YouTube. On my YouTube, it's the same. People hate reviews. Um, People just don't like looking reviews. I'm sleeping because I just came back from the gym on Sunday morning. Well, maybe Das Dai lives in Europe, so maybe that makes sense. Okay, Black, just place here. I've made my peace with the world, and the Hane just has to be played, I guess. Black invades here. Okay, headbutt. Let's see if he extends 3 spaces. I know sometimes white doesn't connect, but I just can't see not connecting at this moment. This peep is very aggressive, makes us very uncomfortable. We're playing this because it attacks the left hand side 2 stones as well. So, alright. He sort of, he cancels his invasion plans and he just connects. This is fine. It would be great if we can Tanuki now. It would be great if we can Tanuki now. And I think so, right? Let's peep here. Although this is very, very big because it's Sente for black. In any case, we played the Tanuki, and black is going for the territory, which is good. Yeah, we played this one. And obviously, people think the gym works best. I'm gonna get some exercise today as well. No fresh air. Yeah. Sunday morning broadcast. Oh boy, there's 0 viewers on YouTube right now. Oh god. All right. Okay, he connects. So this means hopefully we can get one more move here. I don't think we can get this in Sente. I'm up for some kind of attachment, so just what I'm feeling for now. 10, 20, 30, 40. So if he just responds and defends his territory here, black will only have about 40 points. 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe more than 40, 45 points. 45 is not too much to deal with, so that's good. Hane is going to run into the cut. This move, we might get him to respond one more time. We can attach coming up next. I was recommended your YouTube stream while I wasn't logged into Twitch and came here. The Weiqi stream is just an ad for the Twitch stream. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we got the responses from black. This is already good. I'm thinking this, but that runs into that. This runs into the moves in the middle. So we just defended the corner. I think this is going well so far, especially because we got black to respond. This move is very annoying. I don't know how to answer this. Going on the outside feels wrong. Going on the outside feels wrong because of multiple reasons. So we're playing here, we're pushing black out. The peep is a major problem, but when the peep happens, we can extend and keep the corner captured. When the peep here happens, we are gonna connect on the outside. Then the peep does work, but then he's made some bad exchanges, so I think we're gonna be okay with that too. What we really want to do is extend here in Sente and then jump to attack this. Unfortunately, that may not be totally Sente, so we'll see about that. The shoulder hit it's the ideal move if we have a docile opponent, but unfortunately I don't think we have a docile opponent, so we're gonna just jump. Because black's move is to jump. If we jump, it can't be that bad. I think there's a sort of magnetic effect while games are happening, kind of like get over it style game. Like when the game is going on, people don't know whether it's all gonna collapse or not and want to see the end to some extent. Yes, like the game against Valerie. The game against Valerie was very clear. Like it was quite a collapse kind of game, which was very, very interesting to see. I see. So the problem with us is we may not have enough thing in the corner, Aji. So we're gonna attach, capture, block, capture, connect. This feels a little bit bad for white, but maybe it's okay. Can we play this move? No, this move loses a whole group, so that just can't work. So how bad was this? Black made 8 points and white lost 8 points. That was like 16 points. That was a little bit too bad. And black, there's no end in sight for black's aggressions. We decided to cut. We didn't want to extend. In all honesty, extend was probably the move, but we just couldn't. People who would otherwise leave, but seeing you collapse against Valerie was entertained and they stuck around. And when the review starts, they leave because they were always gonna leave anyway. Yes, that's true. Leavers are leavers anyways. All right, we kept attacking. Black treated this the light treatment. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now black has 50 points. White has 15, 20, 30, 35. So we have some work to do, unfortunately, at this moment. We have some catching up to do. So we have an attack which is promising. So we are gonna be able to catch up somewhat by attacking. But you know, if black forces us to capture by pressing, that could be bad. So we're gonna do our best not to let that happen. Unfortunately, we can't double Hane due to the same issues. This is really not going well. This is really not going well. We're getting played around. Pretty soon we're gonna have to capture the two stones. Gonna Hane once, cut, yes, cut, and then extend and fight this out. This is not a promising fight. Okay, it just connects. Oh boy, is this problematic? Alright, so not only does black survive, black also, he even extends out. This is crazy. He also makes territory with it, which is very sad. Oh god. The last target is the left hand side group. Extend, play here, Hane, okay. Play the shoulder hit. No idea. No idea. Ah, he ignores. Oh, the Tanuki treatment is so annoying with this one, with this guy. But sadly, I think it's very valid. And now we're forced to capture this to win, which is it's never easy to capture something to win. Headbutt. All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it. Okay. Ideally, we would be extending and fighting this in a easier manner. Maybe attach a Sente. Unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to cut. At least we're playing on the outside, right? At least the locally it's not totally alive. I just hope the ladder doesn't work. We're gonna push. No! Why did we push? We're gonna have to push one more time after we push because of this push. Atari, and the net. Okay, so he blocks here. Do we want the this is just all good. Okay, we played this one. At least we're playing on the outside, but this is allowing black a lot of moves, a lot of possible moves to get us on the outside. I don't. The one good thing is I don't see how he's gonna capture something and live. No catch up here, no purse. What? No catch up here? Okay, good. At least we don't see how black was gonna do this right away. So that means there's no easy way to do this. Of course, we should have connected here instead of pushing and letting black have two what do you call it? Two stones on the outside. Okay. This way, maybe we can get a Atari and move out. Okay. Atari here, and then attach. That would do it, but I don't think we can attach. He pushes in and wedges and stuff. So I think we have to bamboo and then jump. Okay. This is already not working for white, so we are gonna have to defend this back here. Oh god. No, we're gonna connect. Yeah, this is already not quite working. Alright, we're gonna play these sentes. Ah, so annoying, this opponent. Then we're gonna jump. We're finally gonna extend. So black Tanuki for no loss. So this is very, very bad news for white. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points. So 50 is not that much. So we did capture 3 stones, which is good. We did capture 3 stones. Gonna block or jump. I'm thinking we're gonna jump and then push and then push. Jumping is always gonna be sente. So 50 points for black. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 50. You know, we almost have 50 as well. It's just that black has these moves in the middle that are very, very problematic. Yeah, connect. Yeah, maybe we should have blocked if this push didn't matter. Uh, yeah, pushing here is very good for the liberties count. Okay, well, at least this way we can jump in sente, which is much better than what we had in the other shapes. So at least we got a jump in sente. Capture and then push in sente. But black is probably blocking here. This is very, very strong. Can we do this in an exchange? Maybe not. We would also like to push here. This jumping makes no territory, so it's very annoying to play. Now would be a good time to push, or would it? Push here, counter attack the bottom. No. At least we have sente here, right? I hope. I think so. At least we have sente here. So 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 55. At least we have sente here. This push doesn't do much, but this is a sente move. Okay. Turn. This is endgame, and okay, he just answers very easily. This move. It's hard to find something nice here. It's just very hard to find anything good. This is risky, but I think we have to take some risks at this point. Does he block or not? He probably does not. Probably doesn't block. And that would be bad news for us. Okay, he does block. Still pretty bad news. We still can't live in sente. Still can't live in sente, so that's bad. It's bad. Here he comes, encircling us from behind. This jump is coming. Ah, this knight's move. We were so much weaker than we were hoping for. We were too much weaker than we were hoping for. This kind of jump, we lost all chances of capturing that. We are gonna be defeated in this game. Yeah, this was cut off. So black came all the way around after all is said and done, and then made the tanukis in the middle of the board super useful after all. Black by 28. So if we played something reasonable, is this 28? This is 10, 15, 20. This is like 25. So yeah. Black survived here. That move. When black played this headbutting move, it was sent as a wedge and connect, and this push, I don't think we could have stopped that. So this was very, very well done by black. We peeped thinking we had the best chance to capture them, but maybe we had to just block on the outside. All right. If you see the pup, then you're in luck. I only root for the pup. Okay, good. All right, so this game is a wrap. Okay. I'm also having major connecting issues, which is just as well. Okay, just as well. Lots of dropped frames and everything. Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap. This game was actually fairly close. The top right was, oh my god, oh my god. We actually did do quite well. At this point when black haned, at this point it was black, it was white by 8 points, and the move was to extend in. We cut, and that was a problem. Thanks for the raid. So when we cut, this was already basically an even game. And at this point, when black was able to extend, this was black by 1 point or so. So we didn't do as bad as it seemed. Okay, so good. Yeah, right here, maybe. Yeah, now black was gonna jump out like this, so it was quite good for black to sort of go for it. Interesting. Yeah, even with this Atari, it was still slightly good for white. Let me see. So black was actually quite reaching for everything. There actually was no way to totally capture black. My peep on the left was not the best move, and in fact, black could have just answered. This is like the best example of it looks so weak, but just tanuki, and it's totally fine. The last thing to check is here. If we connected, would we have had a better chance? Probably not, from what I gather. Yeah, black is just doing super well at this point. Because of this headbutting move in the corner, black was basically totally alive. we counted, it was about equal, right? But deep down, we always knew that we were very far behind. So very good job by Black for playing it safe. This life is probably not the most aggressive thing that Black could do already, and some other things where perhaps if this move is Sente, if this extend is Sente, he can extend down and live. This move may not be Sente, so Black does give up slightly here, and right about here, right now White's move is to Atari, Hane, and extend. Atari, Hane, extend. This is Black by 6 points. This is basically all it was 55 to 50, and Black has some more thickness in the middle. These two stones, these points, it's probably worth about 10 points of 10 points of value in the middle of the board. Alright, stream is dying, so see you guys. See you guys. See you guys next time. Stream is dying. Same category. Alright, send you guys over to usgo.org. See you guys.